Hello, hi all. So welcome to the today's tutorial. So today we will put the materials on over the table, over the flow, and we will try to get this look. So when I was trying to record this video, I got disconnected. So I will have to do this again. So I think we have imported the textures, but not the materials, right? So we'll do it again. Let me delete the materials from my side. Delete, just force delete, and it should be undo. Okay, so we were here, I guess, and we have textures to our side and the static mesh. Okay, so let's begin. What I will do, I will go to the assets and I will create a folder called materials. I always try to maintain the project hierarchy, so you have to do the same because it is really good. So you can locate the assets to the specific folder. You know that where the textures will be, where the static mesh will be, so you don't have to go here and there. Okay. So then the first thing which I did was just to put the default map first. Just go to the settings, project settings, and under the map and modes, just make sure that you have select the pool map which we have saved before. Under the materials, first what we will do, we will do the materials for the flow, and for the flow we do have texture, but let me check if we do have, or we can create from the substance painter. So to get the substance painter, what we will do, we will just browse to the asset. Okay, we do have the asset, just export it out. Asset export. I will export to the desktop. This step is not necessary. You can follow along, just to you will get to know how to use the substance painter for only from the initial side of view. So it is not that hard. So you can get some idea. So I'm just exporting the mesh. So here we have it. Let me open the substance painter. I will name it as flow. Okay. We will rename it afterwards because we will export from the substance painter. Just click OK, or to unwrap, make sure you have checked that and press OK. So this is the flow, and what we will do, I just want the fabric suit for the flow, and I want small chunks actually. So I will just try to get the uh, square size. So let, let we have a look how is it looking, and we can cross it more so we feel good. Okay, this is good. So what we will do, we will just export the textures. Okay, so what we will do, we'll just go to the edit, bake mesh maps, just bake it, then we will export it. Now we will do okay, so what we will do, the thing is, this UV which substance painter has unwrapped, uh, it is different than the unreal one. So it is really important that the unwrap UV you are using inside the substance painter and the unreal, they are same. So just make sure. So what we will do, we will just uh, export mesh again, click export, and I will export on the same folder, desktop, and I will name it as flow dot flow, and sm underscore flow. SM stands for static mesh. So just click save. So mesh has ported successfully, and for the files for the flow, what we will do, we will just export the textures. I will change the folder to desktop pool. It's a flow, so I will just select folder. Okay, and make sure that you are selecting Unreal Engine 4 pegged. Yes, and we will keep everything as default and just click export button. and we should good to go. Perfect. So we are done with the flow. Let's check if everything works fine. Let me delete the first file. So we will again export this obj. So let me open the Unreal. We will go to the same folder called asset, and inside the static mesh we will inside the pool, sorry, inside the flow we will just drop it. So sm underscore flow dot obj, drag it here, check everything fine, just click import. I will just right click on the flow and right click here, and we should have replaced selected actor with sm underscore flow. When you will look it carefully, the mesh has been rotated by 90 degree, so we will rotate it by 90, and it is okay now. Okay, perfect. So now what we will do, we have to put the materials on. So let me delete the material, just force delete it, so it will get the default texture, and we will set the material here. So it is for the table, so just right click m underscore flow. So okay, now we have to drag the textures to, it is for the flow. I have dragged these textures before, so I will just delete it, just make the folder called flow, and I will drag the textures, and it was inside the pool. You can have the access of these files in the description, so you can download from there. Sorted by date. Okay, so these are the three textures which we have exported. Just drag them under the flow. Go to the material, open the flow, and we will drag these three textures, flow 1 to the flow. Okay, perfect. Let me put things up. The first one is base, second was in normal, and third one is the combination. So R is the occlusion, G is the roughness, and B is the metallic. So just click save, and we will apply this material to the flow. Go to the flow and try to flow. Flow. Okay, so the tiling is not looking good. So what we will do, we will just go to the material, and we will create its material instance. So the naming convention for material instance is mi underscore the name. So flow, and what I will do, I will just put the texture coordinate here, texture coordinate. I will multiply with some value and put the things accordingly. So I will just multiply, just press 1 and click left, and it will create the variable for you. Convert the parameter, tiling. Okay, just click save. Now what we will do, we'll just assign the material instance, and we will keep the default value 1. Just click save, and now we will change the mi. Let me drag it here, so it looks good. Tiling, and we will just increase the value. and it is stretching out. So what we will do, we'll just click save, and in the substance painter we will just make it more small, so it will look good on the floor. Let me zoom in so I can have a look a little more. Perfect. Just we will again export the textures on the same folder. Yep, export it out. We are done. Cross it, go to the Unreal folder, and we will go to the textures again, flow, and we will just re-import it, and it should fix the issue. Okay, now again go to the mi and make it 1. So we will take this default because it is distorting the UVs. Now it looks fine, right? Perfect. Okay, so for the table, what we will do, we will just make materials one by one. So first is the wooden side, this one. So for this we will make material. So let me have a look. We have the textures for it? The cloth, the wooden texture, yes we do have. The link for these textures are in the below, so you can get it. So under materials, right click, material, m underscore table wood. Let me drag it here, and we have to do the same drill which we have done before. Under the wooden texture, I just want these 3 4. Okay, go to the table wood, make it here. This is the base, this is the roughness, normal, this is metallic, and this is height. We don't need height, I guess, so let's keep it here and check. Yep, this wood is looking good. Let's put this material over the table, browse and put it over the table. Okay, so it just got imported correctly. The reflection is working fine, the wooden texture is looking good. Okay, perfect. So the next thing is these pockets. It is the sphere, and we need some material because it should be transparent and it should be like jelly. So what we will do, we will again make material for this, m underscore pockets, pocket, and we have, it will be the translucent. Let me go to the textures. Under the pocket, we do have these 3 files in the description. You can go and check that out. Connect the base color, connect. Okay, translucent. Okay, this is good. We do want opacity. I will use the blue channel. Okay, this is looking good. Yes, we don't need this file, I guess, so just let me delete it. Just click save. Why I'm using the blue channel? Because if you will look at this texture, so at blue it is just visible, right? So I just want this information, that is why I'm taking blue. Click save, and we will apply that pocket. Okay, let me do one more thing. Let me turn off the engine content. Perfect. Okay, this is looking good now. Yes, everything looks good now. Now the last thing is the tablecloth. So what we will do here, let me check if we do have the texture for that. Assets, textures, pull cloth. We do have it, but if you don't, you can just do the same with the substance painter. Just export it out, just right click, export it out. It is browse to asset, just right click and go to asset and export it out. It is just a small quiz for you. If you cannot do it, just comment me below and I will help you guys. So just go to the assets, material, again material, m underscore tablecloth, open it. I will get those texture, content, assets, textures, pull cloth, drag these three out, base color, this is normal, and this is packed through the substance painter. So the RGB value is R means occlusion. Let me put it. Second one is roughness and third one is metallic. Okay, roughness and third one is metallic. Perfect. Okay, just click save. Now try to put it over the table. It is looking good. Same with the side. Okay, good. Now for the flow we don't need the EMI because we are just using the default value. So we will just drop the M and we'll delete it. And I just want to be little dark. Actually, if we connect it with the R, it will look dark, I guess. Let me check. No, the G value, it is same actually. We can multiply with some color so we can get different tint. Okay, just click save and we are good to go. So the next thing is we can also create the materials for ball. So these are that is the only last thing which we have. We have already imported the ball in the first lecture only. So under the assets, go to the static mesh. So these are the pole ball which we have. Okay. So we do have multiple type of balls. One will be cue ball, which will be white, the black ball, and for the sake of this tutorial, we will just create two type of team. Like one is red and other one is yellow. So we can get the idea. So there will be four types of balls, right? So we will create one master material, then we will create four child material. Okay. Okay, cool. Under the assets, materials, let me close the substance painter because we do not need that. Discard it. Okay, so I will just make a folder called balls. Right click, m underscore ball. So just press 3, press left mouse button, press 1, left mouse button, 1, metallic, subscular, roughness. Okay, perfect. We just want that. The ball will not be metallic, so it is 0. And specular value will be 1, so we'll just do that in a minute, and we will keep roughness to 0, so it will just give some plastic like look. So under specular we will to 1, so it is too shiny, I guess, so we will just 0.1 roughness. Yep. What we will do, we will just convert these to parameters. So convert to parameter, so color, the metallic will be 0, but still let's convert it to parameter. Metallic specular, next, last is roughness. Perfect. The okay, just click save. Create material instance, mi underscore cue ball. Or what we can do, we will just check for the default ball, that what should be the parameter first. So let me check all. Color white, I think this is looking good. Okay, so I'm just changing some things just to check if it is looking fine from the top. It is not looking good actually from the, let's try to change the parameter. Metallic will not. Okay, let's try to just try to put it on the table so we can have some idea whether they are looking good or not. So under the assets, static mesh, pool ball, we will put this shit, this control Z. Okay, okay, just put the material miq, just click save, and we will put that pool ball over the table, and let's have a look how it is looking. Okay, so the first thing is, okay, this is looking good. Or we can just try to change some parameter just to get the idea how it will look in other colors. Is metallic, let's press okay. Point 1 was good. Specular 0.8. Metallic, we try to 0.5. I think this is looking more like ball now. Okay, so I will just save it. Click browse. So it will be the base material for us because we do have the settings in it. So just press. So ball base, we will name it as. Right click, we'll create different balls. So mi underscore cue ball, mi underscore black ball, mi underscore red ball, and mi underscore yellow ball. Select all, press enter, so we can change them accordingly. It will be yellow, so just check this color and we will change it to yellow. Yep, press ok, click save, close it down. It will be red. It is already red, so it's okay. Cue ball color will be white, so we will just check the color, or it can be little creamy. So just it is slightly yellow actually, so I will just give the yellow tint slightly. Press ok, save. And for the black, same thing. Press ok, click save. Just click save, cross everything out. Okay, so that was it for today. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. If you have any doubt or you have any suggestion for the future videos, you can just comment me below, or like and subscribe. Thank you, take care.